We're going to talk about solutions and practical action steps everybody could take to help raise your family's net worth, to put money in your pocket and find another way out of the ghetto. We're going from hood to hood, ghetto to ghetto, all around the country, just empowering, pouring into, and loving our people.
Yo, ain't nothing out here we can't do. No excuses, just results. That's why I'm here in the corner. One thing I teach is what we call, this is my 4 E's of excellence. This is what allowed me to come off a corner just like this in North New Jersey on 10th and Springfield, will allow me to come off that corner and begin into a career of mortgages, real estate, realtor, investor, developer. I've owned courier services, I've owned record labels, I've owned entertainment companies, I own staffing agencies, I've owned clothing lines, I own a school, I own a $50 million real estate fund, I own a development company, I'm a 3-time author. All these things started from these seeds here. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't know none of this was possible, mind you, but I had to start somewhere with a dream coming, again, out of a poverty-stricken environment, out of welfare, out of high school dropout, out of 3-time felon. I still had to adopt certain things that made all this possible. That made everything y'all see today, that made y'all compelled to come here and learn from me. What made it all possible starts right here. And so what my 4 E's are, the first one is this. Evaluate. And it goes deep. One, you need to evaluate your personal life and really be serious and prepared to go take a journey. You gotta take a trip. This ain't no overnight thing. I'm not one of them overnight, get rich overnight. I don't even teach that, guru kind of guys. I'm trying to teach you the real tangible skills that'll change your life and give you freedom. So on top of just evaluating your personal life, I'm talking about the people, the places, the things, the habits you have. You gotta ask yourself, those people, places, and things and habits, do they reflect where I'm trying to go? What I'm putting into my body, the people in the company I'm keeping, do they reflect where I'm trying to go next? Another thing you have to evaluate, you gotta evaluate your financial situation. And how we do that is you do that with a budget, a monthly budget, and you can assess your finances or assess your net worth. And this includes assessing our credit as well. I'll put that down there. These are all things that we'll assist you with in regards to JMA, but this is how you get a real clean scope of, you gotta see where you're at right now. You gotta be honest with yourself, look in the mirror. Like, how jacked up is it, or how good is it, or how close am I? But no matter what, you face it, and now you come up with a plan to get you to that next level. So you gotta really take a real good look at, again, who's in your life, how you moving, how you eating, you drink too much, you smoke too much, you sleep too much, you dating too much. All those things matter until you get into that next level. Or you could be caught in coonery, you could be the most ratchet, coolest, gangster, whatever, but you still ain't free. So to be free, you gotta make some disciplined choices, right? So you evaluate, same thing with your finances. We encourage you, and I'm gonna give you a text you can text, so I can get your information, and we'll send you a monthly budget. A monthly budget is so important. Who here right now keeps an accurate, up-to-date monthly budget? So about 6 or 7, maybe 8 out of about 30 or 40. It's so important to keep an accurate monthly budget so we know what's coming into the household every month and what's going out the household and what we're spending it on. Because once you see what you're spending your money on, it'll then allow you to make some little tweaks in it so that you are building wealth and you're actually going towards something. Right? It's all about having a strategic plan. So after the evaluate stage, our next stage is to eliminate. Our next stage is to eliminate. So you want to eliminate, like we said, all the bad people, places, things, habits. You want to eliminate these things out of your life. You got to cut off all the BS, cut off all the cancer. You really got that. That's what I did when I was on a block in North New Jersey at 25 years old. I was 24 going on 25. I was standing on a curb just like this. And my job was to make sure I supplied the block with dope. That was my job, to make sure everybody got dope to sell. And at 25, as I'm watching my team go up and down the block, pants sagging, most of them was bloods, red flag swinging. And I'm looking at myself as a 3-time felon, and I asked myself, where the hell are you gonna be when you're 30? Like, you 3 felonies in, your daughter just turned 7, 2.5 years in prison, and you still selling dope. Been doing it since 15. So when I asked myself where I'd be when I was 30, my realistic answer was what? Dead or in jail. I couldn't see no real success in what I was doing, so I had to really evaluate and then say, well, if I don't see no success in my picture, if I don't see that this blueprint I got mapped out for myself really could work, why do I keep living out a strategy that's a likely fail? And so then, that same day, I broke my trap phone. I gave the rest of my drugs to my partner. I said, I'm going to try this real estate thing full time. He said, yeah, right, nigga, you'll be back in 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. I gave him my work, and I simply went in with a lot of energy into real estate, and now 12 years later, I never looked back. And it was a journey, it didn't happen overnight. But my point is, I evaluated my life, I ain't like the picture, I ain't like how it looked. So I did something different about it. So you evaluate, you eliminate, and that's what happened for me. The next E is you evolve. You gotta evolve into a new you. We stay stuck. We let media define who we are, we let rap define who we are, we let everybody else define who we are. You define you. You gotta evolve into the best you can be. It's bigger than just real estate and flipping a house. If you have the same mentality you have today, but you learn some new financial information, you might make some money, but you're gonna find yourself right back in the same situation because you haven't made any kind of real change. So it's important that we evaluate, we eliminate, we evolve, become the better us. And then we execute. Execute means you walk it out. You walk out that new you. You live it out. And every day I follow this formula. I tell my team this formula. Every day I'm evaluating, looking at how can I be a better Jay Morrison. I'm eliminating all my bad habits. I'm constantly challenging myself. I'm constantly evolving. And I'm constantly growing and being this new man. And next year I'm gonna be a little different. And next year I'm gonna be a little different. So I'm constantly challenging myself, making the best and the most out of myself.
And today has been a blessing. It's been an honorable experience, you know what I'm saying? I thank these people, Jay, his crew, you know, for coming through. It was much needed. You know, I would encourage, implore anybody who's looking to pretty much get on a business kick, you know, just do better for themselves, build wealth, to, you know, give Jay a try, listen to him. You know what I'm saying? It's no risk involved. You know, I want to thank Miss Betty too, you know. I know that's a moniker of sorts, but, you know, I appreciated your poem. I appreciated all of that. You know, my father always said, if Bimbi not been y'all, what touch home, you know, it's going to hit home. What's from the heart, it's going to reach the heart, you know. And shout out to Mike, August 29th, 1958. Legend born.
My heart bleeds. My heart bleeds. Dear black men, guide our little black boys so they can find their way back to being kings. Thank you.